What's going on, people? It's the Cloud9 podcast. Back again after some time with the same old niggas. My co-host today, Cameron. You got open statement for the people, then?
You see it.
What?
I mean, he said you see it. I don't even know.
Oh, you guys are slacking, bro.
My other co-host, as usual, James, aka
I've got
@Sarajala
two.
on Twitter, aka
I've
whatever
got
the
two.
fuck else. What's your opening statement for the people?
I talked to this weird guy today. Apparently, he was trying to say how religion is the biggest pyramid scheme in the history of life. That's been going on for tens of thousands of years. I got crazy, bro. And in the second one, I think someone in this podcast owes myself and the viewers, the listeners, an apology. You got something to admit. You've got an admission, don't you, Brandon? You got something to say.
With me.
What?
Something happened in the last episode where you
Yo.
was talking kind of crazy, and
You was talking smack.
and we kind of found out what the truth was. So why don't you tell the people, Brandon? Yeah, you quiet now, isn't you?
Speak up, son.
Hey, so a wise man once said,
Yeah.
make sure that you cover all your tracks.
Basically, China don't own TikTok.
China don't own TikTok. There is
And
no way
my
China owns
third
TikTok.
co-host for the podcast today, Baz.
Hey,
Your open
what's
statement for the
good?
people that
What's poppin'? Religion's dumb.
Can he say that? Can he?
Legally? I'm not sure.
Alright.
Popping.
What's poppin'?
Ah.
Alright, bless.
Why don't you just because you James, I'm sure one of those statements that you said had some history to it.
Which
What are
one?
you talking about?
Wait, James's opening statement. Why didn't you explain to the people what you mean by this man that you spoke to today?
Oh,
Alright, go ahead, bro.
Nah, man, leave. I don't want to talk about it.
I just talk
Like,
about
the
the
only reason
basic-
I even went back and forth with Baz is because the statements he was making was kind of wild.
James,
Okay.
wait, James, hold on. Okay, just in a couple sentences, what was your side of the story? The people know nothing, James. The people know nothing.
Wait, what, how did it even start? Was it just
Alright,
Baz just
so
going on a
no,
tangent
no.
again?
Basically, yeah, I was just like, I don't believe in God.
No.
I think religion's dumb. That's basically what I said.
That's not what you said.
That's how it
bro.
started, bro.
No, it's not. It's
I
not.
said,
It's
how you
deeper
gonna
than
believe
that,
in some invisible dude in the sky that's just gonna plant
I'm
planets
fine
where he
with it.
wants?
Dude, or do that.
I'm the detective.
I mean, yeah,
It's-
dude,
it's-
yeah.
it's
I'll find
2019.
that
Person.
shit.
Come
It
on.
was about the Big Bang. It started with something like that.
Wait. Let me find it.
Oh, Baz is pulling up
No, you
receipts.
started you saying
Oh,
I
shit.
also wonder why anyone would be religious.
Oh yeah,
And
I
then
said
you went
no.
and then you went on to say that
The whole concept, like, there's a God that made Earth. That was my first point.
okay, so
Yeah.
like my whole thing was how does it make more sense to you that out of nowhere there was completely nothing?
Like I told you, bro,
And
I
then-
just believe it's dumb luck. Like, it was just a massive coincidence.
Hey, I'm not
that
good.
the
This,
planets
this
get
isn't me
made.
going at you. I'm just trying to say how I saw it.
Yeah, but let me say
So
something, right?
to me,
I go.
go on.
Oh,
Wow, you are
Who's
both
good, hello?
gentlemen. Look at
Who goes
look
now?
at this absolute
you go.
You go,
absolute
guys, you go.
display of
Alright, bet.
sportsmanship.
Basically, what I'm saying, yeah, is that planets get made all the time around us, yeah, just from collisions, like meteors and different components. I don't really know like the science behind it, but if you give me a week, I can come with the facts
I bet.
of planets being made, yeah. But what I was gonna say is, I think Earth is one of the only planets that has actual life because we just got that lucky. Like everything just fell into place.
And
That's-
my whole thing is,
Yeah.
I don't. Even if I wasn't religious or anything like that, I don't see how out of complete nowhere. It would make more sense to me that the whole universe was created by something or someone rather than just existing out of nothing. It makes more. To me, it's more logical. That's where I was coming from.
But to me, yeah, if there was a god, why would he just put us on Earth? Why would he not put people on other planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, the Moon? You know what I mean? Why is he just gonna put us on Earth? I think it's just dumb luck for that reason.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Why would he put humans on Earth and not put anything anywhere else on the planets around us?
Maybe because he might want us to explore. I don't know.
Exactly, you don't know. I don't know either. It's just a matter of opinion and a difference.
Yeah, but you were saying some wild shit about religion.
Okay, no. The thing where I said about people getting money off of churches, I exaggerated my point saying the Illuminati and the God.
Even that point is invalid because there's like you can't say anything about
because they do.
To me, it just sounded like you had a problem with the whole world, and that sounds like a you problem. Rather than,
I mean, I really do have a problem with the whole world.
Yeah, so that's I don't know.
I think everything's controlled. Like everything's just to control us as people.
Why?
Because all the packaging, all the company logos, I feel like everything's just built to.
Why? What do you mean?
You think everything is subliminal messaging, Baz?
Yeah, I feel like the colors. It's been proven, right, that the colors in like McDonald's.
I just want to say quickly. You sounded fucking wild just then. The colors.
The colors, man. It's the freaking colors.
The colors, yo. Yeah, no, go ahead.
But like the colors, I swear it's been proven that they're there to attract you and bring you in.
That's the whole point of business, isn't it?
Okay, I understand
make as much money
that.
as possible.
But is that not kind of corrupt in a way because it's
No, it's not. Bad. If you go on a date, are you gonna tell me you're gonna wear just a random outfit you pick out the closet? You're not gonna try look good. You're not gonna try smell nice.
And you're not gonna utilize the power of these colors of which you speak to your advantage.
You're a corrupt human being.
Yeah,
so
facts.
Listen to me.
Straight face, man.
You have to say.
No, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta dress up good and just try winning her over that way. And with my personality, the way I dress, if that wins her over, that wins her over.
Exactly. That's how people do it. They do their best to make it look good, and they give you a good product, which is their personality. And if you like it, you like it.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about the packaging, the adverts, everything's just like mad weird. Like it doesn't in
life, that's kind of like life though.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you're agreeing with me at this point.
No, I'm not agreeing with you. I see like we're making two separate points.
I don't know about that one. It sounds like the same point from my point of view.
Nah, it's not. We can't be making the same points because you sound crazy, bro.
Bro, I've been crazy.
But I don't know how we got there. But at one point, I was making a case for an invisible person, and you were making a case for something that was more crazy than that. So I don't know where the hell you was coming from. Chief.
Mine was basically that churches wouldn't still be here if someone wasn't profiting off of them. There's no way. Yeah. There's no way they're just like, yo, we're just gonna let you keep these churches here, my guy, because religion seems cool. There's no way.
That's a good point. Churches have to cost money.
Makes no sense.
Right.
Huh?
Churches cost
money.
How does it make no sense?
You're saying if there was no one making any... People make money off of churches, by the way.
Okay, that's literally my only point.
But it's not in the way you think. Do you think that all the churches are being funneled up to either one person or a group of individuals who control the world? And they use religion as a tool to control the world. That's not true.
I see.
Because I'll tell you how a church works.
That would make a sick Simpsons episode there.
A committee of people who are in charge, and the church also has a pastor.
That's just my point, really. I'm just trying to throw ideas out there.
Nah, keep quiet. The church has a committee of people who are in charge, and the church has a pastor, right? The pastor dedicates their whole life.
They got spaghetti too.
What did you say? Yeah, they commit their whole life to the church, to do God's work, and they get paid for it.
Okay.
And then all the excess money, they get a salary, and all the excess money is used to.
Whoa! A salary? Wait, who gets a salary?
Yeah, a salary. So you don't think
wait. Sorry, no, I'm asking. Wait, who gets a salary? Who gets a salary? Sorry.
The priests and the kiddie fillers.
Damn, they get
pastors.
Pastors get salaries.
Is that a shock to you?
Yeah, yeah. Do I not sound?
Why?
Do I not sound shocked to you, James?
Well, you thought they were just doing it off their own back, bro. I told you, everything's about money.
No. Look,
That's
shut
why
the fuck
churches
up.
are still
Shut
here.
up. No, shut up.
Shut up, mate. You're hella British.
Yeah,
Shut up, mate.
Nah, nobody said they were doing it off their own back. But
Yeah,
we-
bro,
yeah,
that's
fuck that.
ridiculous. They're not hippies, bro. They don't go walking around with no shoes. Like, how do you expect them to live? How do you expect them to eat? They have families. How do you expect them to take care of their families?
Jesus.
Hey, like, I don't understand this whole thing of oh yeah,
No, but I
Christianity's
thought
a
it was like
scam,
part-time,
bro.
man. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
only-
salary, like,
Like
Okay, I think
salary.
where
What's the
I think there might be a
yearly salary?
miscommunication. You might think I'm saying, oh yeah, they get like 100 bags a year and they're just chilling. in
no,
a nice
I just
house.
mean the payment scheme. Like, they're employed by who? Who the?
Yeah, for real.
they're doing the
church,
work of God.
right?
Yeah, they're doing
Is
the
it
work
God?
of God.
Oh.
Stupid.
But what do you?
I'm
Okay,
telling
so
you,
how
bro.
do you expect this to work? You expect them to just do it for free?
No,
Churches are owned.
no, James. That's not. No one has
I
said
don't-
that.
What is your
We're-
point then? You're
we're
not
just-
making
I'm- no,
any point.
I'm
You're
just
saying,
asking
they
who.
How they get a salary? So what? is
I'm
your
just.
point?
If you would shut the fuck up
Hey,
and
what's
let me
your
tell
point?
you.
What's your point? What's your point?
I was just asking who pays them. Who is
You get
their
paid
employees?
based off of the,
God,
as I
bro.
said, there's a committee of people who run each church, and then there's a pastor, right? And then the people in the committee determine based off of the work and how much they get and how much the pastor gets.
Okay, so where does the rest of the money go?
All of the money people give are all donations.
Do the committee get money?
I don't know if the committee get money or not. I'm not sure about that, but that's what I'm telling you now is what I do know.
Okay.
That's fair
So I
enough.
don't. How is that in? Okay, so if that's the case, how is that corrupt?
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
you're
actually
stuttering
know.
now, aren't you?
No, because I told you this in the chat. It's all speculation. I just believe that's the case. I don't believe they just let churches chill on out in the world for
Who?
free.
Who?
The government, I guess.
You sound ridiculous, bro. I can't lie. You sound kind of
Hey, I
ridiculous.
put money on it. There's someone that will agree with me.
So
You
let
sound
us know in the comments if Baz is the Antichrist or
For
if
me,
James.
I watched his other podcast the other week, about the Kanye West album.
You bitch! You
Some
watch
people
another
saying-
podcast when our shit needs views.
You don't watch podcasts?
What about Kanye West's album?
I don't,
They
James.
were
Actually,
saying that, how he's basically making a cult off of the album because he's trying to get people to he's trying to use the name of God to make money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And somehow I don't even know where the hell I'm going with this. Train of thought and I just lost it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
Yeah, man. I
do
don't know.
something.
What about religion?
Yeah, that made me go on
Alright.
a tangent about the Kanye West album.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I mean, is he not technically profiting off religion, right? Because he's making songs about religion, which will pull in a new audience.
Kanye West has always said stuff about God. So the fact that he just takes one of he's made like 8 albums, so one of his 8 albums is purely about God. Why is that a bad thing? Even though that's who he has been for a long time, not as a whole, but he's had elements of that he's mentioned that he is Christian and that he is a man of God.
Okay.
So
Makes
I don't
sense.
understand why how the whole idea of him having a gospel album is so alien, and apparently it came out of nowhere.
To be fair, the album kind of isn't that bad.
I don't think it's that great, but it doesn't surprise me that he made the album.
Yeah.
That's all.
I think religion's a very sensitive subject.
You know, a lot of people, it is a sensitive subject, but a lot of people have very strong opinions on stuff they don't know.
I mean, yeah, that is what religion's based on.
isn't that in itself, James, an opinion of something you don't know?
Not really.
It's a bit wild to assume that
Not
a
really.
lot of people
No,
do.
it's not, because Jesus
What?
Christ was the real man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never said Jesus wasn't a real man, but
Wait, I didn't say
stories.
you said that. I'm applying to Brandon. I'm not saying you said that. I'm applying to Brandon.
okay,
Yeah. I'm saying
okay.
Jesus Christ was the real man, right?
Yeah,
The concept of God existed way before Jesus came, right?
yeah,
And if Jesus came, he had such a big impact on the world, right? and I keep losing my train of thought. What the hell?
Do you not think that's just stories though? Like I'm saying Jesus is a real person, but do you not think
He's a real person,
people,
right?
do you not think
And
people in the
people believe
church?
in God, and he was a real person. And let's say he died, they crucified him, and he came back 3 days later.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you not
Whether you
reckon?
choose to believe that or not is up to you.
Yeah.
Who fed how many people with 2 fishes and a loaf of bread? Who
Can
killed
I-
people?
can-
Who
can I
turned
ask
water
a
into wine? Huh?
Do you not think that this could have been a scheme made up so that they could increase the reach of Christianity? Or do you not believe people that were that smart? Do you not think?
I mean, it could be,
Oh,
but I don't.
we can-
It could
we can-
be.
Yeah.
It could be, but I don't think that's the case.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's all speculation. The same way that yours
But
is speculation
no,
as
but
well.
the difference is you think that's actually the case. I don't.
No, I don't. I literally just said it's speculation. That's my words coming out of my mouth.
So what? I don't. So
So
You
I'm
believe
saying
God
this
then?
could have happened. It could have been a scheme. They fake
could've.
crucified
do
Jesus
you think
and
it
said,
is?
"Oh, look at this! Jesus is back, boys. We just killed him.
But do
That
you
must
think
be
it
he's
is?
God's son."
Do you know why? Do you know why they killed him?
I mean, I read the Bible when I was younger, but I can't tell you. I
The
mean,
whole
Are you
thing?
Are you trying to argue that?
no, I read a kid's version when it's dumbed down, I guess, for retards. Or something. All right,
Are
carry
you
on.
arguing that they didn't like him, or they did like him, and then they just
No,
used him dying to further what them?
Oh,
mission was?
I'm saying basically that because he was such a big character, from what I remember, right? And he was
Right.
doing all these magic tricks. Oh, look at this fish! I can turn it into all this, right?
Yeah.
And oh, this wine is. Oh wait, this water is now wine. And I'm saying they used him, yeah, because some people hated him, some people loved him. They used him to further Christianity. Like, oh
But
yeah,
he is
let's.
Christianity. Christianity was a thing because of him. He is
Yeah.
Christianity.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they used him to increase the range, the
If he
reach.
did all that stuff, then that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, but then it's fake. I don't know if it is fake, but
What?
if that is what happened, say they fake crucified Jesus,
They didn't fake crucify him. They crucified him because
don't-
he.
you don't know that. To be fair,
Wasn't it
Well,
wasn't it
Listen,
civilians that did that shit?
The only thing that's questionable about Jesus is whether or not he died and came back to life. That's the only thing that's questionable about him.
that's what
Everything
I'm
else
saying.
is history.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They could have just fake crucified him. Oh, we're gonna shove you in this cave, my guy. And then he's like, all right,
Oh,
I'm
he
out.
was nailed
Okay.
to a cross,
Yes, according to stories.
and he. Okay, all right, cool. If that's the if
know
that's the way, if that's
listen,
the
bro,
if that's the way
you know what
wanna
happens,
take
you-
this argument, then that's
know-
fine. I can't argue with that because you can say that about anything. Oh,
Yeah, you
World War
wanna-
II. In 50 years, people might say, "Oh, yeah, that's just a story. That never happened."
No, because World War II.
Yeah, that's not really the same thing because there'll be documented evidence of
Yeah,
it.
there's
There
actually.
is documented evidence of Jesus Christ dying. The only thing that's questionable about him is if he came back to life or not. He actually
Where's
like.
the dying? Is it not just people saying,
think
"Yo, he was nailed to a cross"?
Bro, there was.
It's all like word of mouth.
Yeah, that's what it could be. It could be word to mouth.
All right, man.
Word of
Okay.
mouth.
All right, if that's the way
You know
you
what
want it.
happens to stories? Chinese whispers, innit? Like stories get
Yeah.
changed over the years. So
Okay,
that's why
but
I
do
just
you-
think it's
okay, but
very
do you know how the
questionable.
Bible was made.
No.
People who were around before Jesus during Jesus, and after Jesus.
What do you say, James? Speak. I didn't hear you.
Stories.
Exactly.
I
But what do you
swear
call a
it's
book? Is a book not a story? Whether it's factual or not, it's a story. It's not. I'm not saying it's fake. It's just called a
Okay.
story.
Yes.
Have you ever heard stories about your grandparents?
But have you? So you're telling me you based
Does that mean it's fake?
this religion? You telling me this religion's based on stories?
It's based off of things that people have written before Jesus came, when Jesus was around, and after he was gone.
Okay.
Right?
And that is
Those books
suspicion.
were then compiled by what's those people's name? By Catholics.
And since
Right.
since all these stories came out, James, have
And
you
has been
seen
edited.
anything that resembles Jesus or God?
No, but a lot of what is in the Bible has said that's gonna happen is happening right now.
Okay. I mean, I
Okay.
don't know much about the Bible, so I can't disagree.
Yeah. So it's like
But that could just
Yeah.
be that could just be the circle of humans. Humans usually repeat stuff years over time.
none of that
You know
stuff
what I
was
mean? There's
happening,
always
though.
a cycle. There's always a natural cycle to how things work.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you on that because I don't necessarily know what you mean, but
Yes.
okay.
You see, ladies, this is what No Nut November does to us.
Yeah,
What do you know about ladies?
stressed, bro. I'm hella stressed. I just started up. I'm just taking it out on religion and God. I'm just trying to not.
Chill, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
I told you not to talk about it, man.
these car exhausts are just, oh, they look so good.
You are
Oh,
disgusting.
wildin',
Bro,
bro.
I'm on the cusp. I can't help it. No, I'm just joking. I failed that on the first day.
Bro, I think you haven't done anything in 4 months.
I haven't watched porn in 4 months, you donut.
Haven't what?
Watched porn in 4 months.
Do you just close your eyes and like imagine something? And
Have
stay
you
there?
have you
Do you
started
want me to answer that?
have you started levitating yet, Baz?
Do you want me to answer that, James?
Yes, bro, you are wild, bro.
Yeah, what the hell are you?
I said, let me rub one out without nothing. Let me just go.
Bro,
straight
to be fair,
imagination.
That's just, no, because what do you think they did before these times?
Cave paintings.
True, but like, who
No,
does
that's
stuff
not
the
even
old-fashioned
what
way
they
when
did.
there's an easier way? Like,
Huh?
like?
Before them times, there was just like
I just don't like porn. All right, it's a disease.
cavemen used to animals.
Huh?
What?
Cavemen used to beat.
What?
You heard me. Cavemen used to beat. That's what it was.
They used to
See,
be
oh,
animals.
the
Wait, is that
animals,
what
bro.
you,
You're lying, bro.
is that what you just said?
I
Okay,
won't believe that for 1 second.
did you just
Look
say?
at that over there.
Did
You
this
can get it right now.
this man just say cavemen used to be animals? Is that what
Yo,
you
that
just-
sheep look
Yeah,
hella
You know, to be
thick,
fair, I
my
wouldn't
guy.
be surprised if there were people who ate chicken eggs.
People ate what, James?
But then it's because no one's watching, so then what? You know, you might as well. Not you might as well, but like they just would.
Wait,
Yeah, that's probably true to be fair. But I mean, I'm just trying to stay far away from porn because it's a habit, man. It's bad.
yeah, you sound like you went down some dark road with porn, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
you-
I mean, I'll
I'm
be
like-
honest with you, it was pretty bad.
eh.
I'm not even afraid to admit on the.
I was
Like-
just gonna say after I'm like free after the podcast, man. You can just text me, like. You
I don't
good.
need to talk to you about my
What?
porn addiction, you melon.
Why do you want to
Okay.
hear about him watching porn, bro? What's
Yeah,
wrong
I'm
with you?
over it anyways.
That's my boy, man. You gotta look out for your boys, James. You
I
It's
fuck.
already growing out here. I don't watch it no more. I don't need it. I don't need it.
I'm gonna insert the SpongeBob
need
thing
it.
there. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Nah, for
I'll be
real.
back 1 sec. I'm just gonna go get some food.
No worries, no worries.
Wow.
But yeah, I just, I don't think porn's healthy for a human.
Actually, I think that's exactly the opposite.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure, like,
How could it be healthy for you?
hold on, there's science for this. I don't want to
Are
say.
you searching up?
I don't want to say something dumb, but I'm pretty sure.
Research
I'm
up.
pretty sure.
There's a
I'm pretty sure it
podcast
is good for you.
Give your opinion.
Oh, like the worst.
Nah, man, there has to be some mixture of factual evidence, man. We're not just giving out bullshit. Here, man. What the fuck?
Hey, just lie to him, bro. Just lie.
No, man.
No, but like,
Bro, Tinder remains to be the weirdest thing I've ever been.
Nigga,
say?
you remain to be the weirdest thing ever.
Tinder.
Yeah, I opened it and it comes up with a guy. How many times I've seen fucking guys when it's supposed to be women?
I hope no one we know watches this. 'Cause they're gonna know I had a porn addiction.
I can cut it out, but I mean, I'm not gonna cut it out, but I can cut it out.
Yeah, don't, man.
I'm
We
not
real.
gonna, but I could.
We stay real. Stay 100.
100. What were
Brandy, you still searching it up?
No, wait, search what up?
Oh, I thought you were gonna come with some evidence, bro.
Of what?
You can't just say, "Oh yeah, porn seems pretty good for you." And
Oh.
Not back up your point.
No,
That's
yeah,
what he does, though.
no. Wait, shut up, Cameron.
Get some wild shit and then just leave everyone thinking about it.
Wait, have you not heard of that? I thought that was a common thing.
Bad.
Well, not porn. Porn isn't good for you. Just like masturbation is.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still do. I'm a natural person. I just don't.
Well, I assumed you just would link the two. You don't just watch porn like TV, man.
No,
Like what?
I used to.
This.
Bro, what was you actually gonna talk about, man? Wasting like half an hour on fucking religion.
Damn, bro, why are you crying?
In it, man. Don't be a bitch, yo.
Bro, I was just sitting here. I wasn't.
Here's a podcast. I mean, we're gonna come across it at some point. Might as well do it now whilst we spoke about it today.
He ain't never lied about that. That's a damn good point.
It's annoying because you already talked about it today.
Well, I didn't because I was at work, you fuckhead. I want to be involved.
I mean, alright, so I've got some topics, alright?
Okay.
So, I have an interesting topic.
Wait,
I
Baz,
believe-
shut up. Cam,
What the
I
fuck?
think, sorry, that could have been nicer, but I think we need to hear more Cam. I'm sorry, Cam. Let him get some airtime.
Nah, it's alright. Just pick a topic.
You sure, Cam? I'll give you the floor here, man.
Alright, man.
Alright.
Stop being dumb.
Fuck
What happened?
you.
Oh, am I allowed to talk now?
Yeah,
Go.
yeah.
Alright, so basically, right? You know, have you seen a new Sonic? A new.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for
Oh,
that, yeah.
basically trying to say it was a marketing ploy, aren't you?
See, look, you read my mind. And this is why I don't trust anyone. Okay? Because basically, I reckon they messed up this stupid Sonic the first time. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna put this out and hope everyone trashes on it. Which
Yeah,
they
bro,
did.
they're probably right, man, because they could have made it look like Sonic the entire
Exactly,
time.
it looked nothing like him. And then suddenly they have the perfect Sonic made. It couldn't have been that easy.
It's like Starbucks.
That
They
long.
spell your name wrong on purpose to get free marketing.
Exactly,
Like,
that's
how did they spell
See
my
why I
name?
don't trust people. Why can't you just spell the name wrong? Or,
Name.
or
Yeah,
make
but
the
I
wrong
don't
Sonic?
think that's a good enough excuse to not trust people in general, because obviously you can see that has a specific intention, which is to get.
Yeah, but like it's snaky, bro. It's
Yeah, but
snaky.
that's only a mindset for those in a business setting. It's not just applicable to everybody, guys. You
Alright.
can't just distrust everyone because of that shit. You
Fair
fucking
point, fair
psychopath.
I just don't trust the government, man. I'm so scared.
Yeah, who does?
Well,
Only James trusts the
Alright.
government. We.
Stop speaking about not trusting the government because they'll get you.
They're gonna kill me.
I don't. It's not that I trust the government. It's just that I just don't. I don't distrust them.
That means you trust them. What the
No, it
fuck,
doesn't.
James? We're not doing this. What?
Alright, James. Basically, I
doesn't.
said. Yeah.
Okay, well then elaborate. You can't just say that. You have to elaborate because that just.
I just
Well,
don't have an opinion on whether or not I think the government is shady. I don't trust them. I don't distrust them. It's like saying I'm not happy. I'm not unhappy. I'm just there. I'm just in between, in the middle.
But you said last time that you believe that the government has our best interests at heart.
That was an exaggeration. But I actually meant in that scenario, they have your best interest in heart by loaning you money to go to uni.
Cam, what was you gonna say?
Hmm? Oh, I said I trust the government and my FBI agent.
The funny thing is, you cut out for me, so it sounded like you just got nabbed
FBI.
up.
FBI.
I'm sitting right in front of my laptop.
Ugh, the FBI. God damn.
Alright, so that was my topic on Sonic. Basically, I think they made the Sonic bad for the first trailer.
Sorry. Sorry, it just.
The next one, everyone's like, "Yo, that's sick."
It sounded like a
Yeah,
year
what
6
is it?
school report. It's like, I think Sonic was bad.
Alright. Alright, now moving on.
It was bad.
No, it does make sense, guys. You're making a bit more sense today.
What? What do you say? What you say, Governor? Come back here.
They said you're making a bit more sense now.
Yeah, cause I'm onto
Cool.
them. I'm onto them. Alright. So I had an actual. We spoke about a topic time ago, right? I think Cam wanted to speak about it. It was basically like, can babies and animals see spirits, or do like spirits? Do you believe in spirits and ghosts existing? So if anyone wants to dive in on that one, go ahead.
I believe they exist, but I don't think they exist in the way we think.
What do you mean by that?
That's the same
no,
shit as what you just said about trust and distrust.
I
Oh.
believe in them, but I do not believe.
I
Thank
don't
you.
believe in them. I don't believe in them in the same way everyone else does.
What do you?
But how do you know what the fuck?
I just think like there's just angels, and then there's like the bad angels, well, the bad equivalent of them, and then they're just like
The Selgana.
I make you do bad stuff.
But
I
you,
was just thinking like just spirits of people that died, just chilling.
Oh no, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts. So.
You know, yeah. Have you ever had it where you
oh, you cut out.
like have you ever had it where
Like your animal is looking in a corner barking.
yeah.
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 Like when your cat's barking at the corner, it's crazy.
It's when they just look around when your cat's shut, man. Yeah, it's when they just look around and they're not looking at anything, and you're like, what the hell are you looking at? And babies do the
Yeah.
same. And they just look
I can't
at
relate because I don't have pets.
Well, for both, you can just you usually need to reset it, so you just like shake it a bit.
You just take the batteries out.
I'll plug it back in.
Exactly.
Yeah. It disconnected from Wi-Fi.
Why are you crazy?
I don't know.
Oh my god. What was I gonna say?
You never seen a baby do it? Babies do that.
Yeah, but
What-
babies are just crackheads, man. They don't even. They don't even work,
Wait,
bro.
you know when babies are like, oh, look, you ever heard the stories where the baby's like, oh, I see grandma, or I see Auntie Jane, or something, you know? Like the baby says to the mum, oh, what's Auntie Jane doing here? She was dead like 5 years ago.
Before the baby was even born.
Yeah, you ever heard those stories?
Yeah, man.
That's creepy.
Yeah, there was this. Oh my days! Like I think it was on MTV or some shit. There was this one kid who had like he could like recall his past life, and he like
Yeah.
found where his past body was buried and shit. And,
Yeah, that don't make sense.
yeah, it's crazy. I would punch him in his head and run as far away as possible. That's fucking weird.
I mean, I wouldn't hit him. I mean, he's already dead once.
He can die again.
I guess. A bit evil though.
He's evil. He's clearly evil, man.
What'd you say, James?
What?
What'd you say?
Hmm?
Oh, you're stupid, bro. Alright, so I actually, I don't know. I feel like I do believe in spirits. Like, I actually believe they can move stuff too. Actually, I don't know.
Wait, say that again. Sorry, I was not listening.
That
I'm
you believe in supernatural, but you don't believe in God. Cool. I'm just saying it. I'm trying to measure.
James, you sounded like a boomer right now. Shut up, bro.
No, that's actually a fair point. 'cause,
Just
like,
allow it. Allow the religion thing. Allow it. We
No,
spent
I'm
20
not- I'm
minutes
not
on it.
saying
Just,
God.
oh
I
my.
don't care if people don't believe in God. Like, that doesn't affect my life, and I don't like when people.
It's affected this podcast. Move on.
well, actually, I said
You.
don't know whether I believe in it. I kind of.
Oh my.
Hey, yo, can I talk? You stupid retards.
Wow. That's offensive.
Sorry, retards. Anyway, alright. I'm not like an actual douchebag. All I've done is beat down religion, say I have a porn addiction, and just call everyone retards. Jesus Christ.
This is what happens when you bring white guys on a podcast, man.
Bro, what?
Yeah, though, it doesn't help.
Wait, who?
Huh?
Nothing, bro.
You just call me a cracker.
Wow.
How dare you, bro? How dare you, bro?
I don't even know what's next, man. Right.
I don't know.
Whatever you want, Cameron. Use your imagination.
Bro, SpongeBob
What?
slaps, man. I don't care what everyone says.
You know what? Oh, yeah,
Well-
go on, Cam. Go on.
Like you can't tell people they're childish for being 21 and watching SpongeBob. It's slaps. Well, what are you talking about?
Watching what cartoon?
I don't think. I think now it's kind of it's more. It's cooler to like SpongeBob again. I think.
It was never uncool.
They're like, yo,
No. There was a period of time where if you
I
like,
don't think so.
yeah, there was, man. When you were in year 8 or when you were in year 7, if your friends found out you watched SpongeBob, they would laugh at you because you're like in that you're in that age.
Yeah, like recently.
That's children though.
Yeah,
I
but
never
That's
you're-
true. That's kids, man. They don't even know like.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There is a period in everyone's life where it's uncool, but suddenly when they get older, it's cool again to like shit that is for mainly kids because that's just how society is weird. I don't know.
But kids are just raging horn dogs, man. They don't know anything. They got mad hormones and they're just horny.
Bro, what are you talking about? Like, kids to me is like.
James, I think you're talking about yourself.
I'm talking about adolescents, early teens.
Oh, okay.
Like you said, year 8. So don't try fling this on me like I
No,
brought this idea out.
I'm just asking.
No, I'm
because-
talking to Brandon.
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying because
ooh.
you're talking about them being horn dogs. You're a horn dog right now.
I'm not a horn dog.
Something
One begs to differ.
you got something at Hornaway Plus.
What's that? That's hella old man
Oh
law.
boy. Yeah.
Sound like a. Yeah.
Why?
I think I'm kind of glad that like in cartoons and shit has now come full circle to being cool again because
Yeah, because everyone used to bully you about it. in school.
no, not only that, but also now it's on like YouTube and stuff. Like, yeah, they stream that shit live 24/7. Yeah. So there's like.
So much shit in the chat.
I read the chat one time and I agreed that it was not for me. That chat room is. I
It
don't
was the dumbest guy. Like, I read the chat, yeah, and the guy was like, oh yeah, like, my friend's 19 and he's dating a 14-year-old. Is that weird?
Oh.
Everyone was like, yeah, that's weird. And they were like, yo, your man's a pedophile. Stuff like that. And then, what was it? Then someone was like, yeah, he said he's friend, but really he means him.
Yeah, that is true. Fair enough.
That's true. Jesus.
Oh, that reminds me, Rick and Morty's coming back tomorrow.
Is it? Wait, what do you mean? Is it out on Netflix?
No, it will be tomorrow, apparently. No,
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is
Get out.
the episodes
I
coming out?
swear, like,
is it not going to be Channel 4? It's like I don't know if it's going to be Channel 4 or what's the other one? Netflix.
There's already been a couple episodes out in America
that's
though.
what I'm saying. Yeah. America gets all the good stuff.
Who the fuck is in a car wash?
What?
What?
What's me? That's not
Oh,
me. It's
Cam.
him. It's like beating his mic up or something.
This nigga's building an IKEA desk in the middle of a podcast.
My bad. I was
What
my
you-
laptop's balanced. I'm in bed. My laptop's balanced on my chest.
Sounds like you're throwing a sandbag at your screen.
I just picked it up. That's why I did that.
Bet, say no more. Alright.
I don't know how sensitive it is, this laptop.
Have you not got a mic? Are you talking through the laptop mic?
Yeah, I'm talking through the laptop mic.
Oh, cool.
How is it better than AirPods, man?
It is better than AirPods. AirPods are tragic.
I know.
They're
That's
back
I'm saying it shouldn't be.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
Like, no one can hear me when they call me.
well.
And they're like, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Right?
Can you see me?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Mate.
Bloody bastard bitch.
That's good job.
What?
What?
Swear.
You guys ever think about writing anything, like a book?
Maybe. I got some crazy ideas. I can do a banger of a book.
What would it be about?
Probably just like life experiences.
Don't lie, it'll be about porn addiction.
Yeah, man.
Oh no.
5 days in the porn addiction.
You reach my point afterwards where you stop completely and you just go cold turkey.
And that's right after you become a gremlin.
And what are you on about, bro? I can levitate.
Yeah, but before that, you was a gremlin, innit?
Oh yeah, I was like a little. No, just joking. It probably wasn't that bad. I just felt like it was
Owning you, controlling you,
yeah, to be honest.
destroying your social life.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel like
unclean,
since
innit?
huh?
You felt unclean.
Yeah, like I just didn't feel like it was right.
Why didn't you just say dirty?
Unclean. This kind of jokes. Unclean.
Eating as well. What's he doing? He's eating.
You eating, bro?
He sucked dick.
You know, I really left my
Bro, I was-
spaghetti
I was-
bolognese downstairs so I could talk to you.
Oh.
This man's
That's
eating
my
in
face.
front of me. You're
I
an
would have
idiot.
just
whoops.
if I was you, man, I would have just ate it and spoke at the same time.
I can't.
Yeah, but not everyone's like you, Cameron, a Neanderthal. You fuck. You're
Oh,
you're
no.
disgusted, man. You farted in the very first episode in your microphone. Get out of here.
Well,
I don't want to hear it, nigga.
Yeah, no, you fought that time. Don't even try it, man. You was too.
Bro, what are we talking about? When was this?
You was tooting the booting, bruv.
Yeah,
Don't lie.
you all heard it.
We heard that. And for those of you that didn't watch that episode, here it is again, but in slow motion as well.
Wait, what?
The fart that Cameron did. I probably didn't do that
Do it.
because
play
I
it.
couldn't be bothered.
Oh wait. Oh, you don't have it. Oh, you're gonna edit it in.
Yeah, I might, but if I don't, just remember I said I might not because I
It
don't.
sounded
Nero
like
when he
this.
was watching anime and eating.
Hey,
Bro, you guys are stupid, man. You gonna tell me I farted when a fucking mic?
Yeah, bro.
we're gonna tell you you farted when you farted.
You
You
that
fuck.
question.
He's so mad. He's switching.
Bro, we could smell it.
Well, he switched you, brother. He did it again.
Hey,
was
Baz,
that?
what you did with your zip kind of remind you. You ever seen that video of this guy that's like, so he was taught in the military or whatever the fuck how to pull off Velcro without making any noise,
No way, that is impossible.
and
Dead silence, bro.
and the way he, you guys for real haven't seen it. All right,
No,
we'll talk about something else. I'm gonna go find it and put it in the chat.
that's impossible. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way, bro. No way. I say this is
Yeah,
another-
yeah. You know what? Place your bets, Cam.
I think
Are you,
God is
Cam, what you
believe-
saying? You say there's no way.
Your credibility is kind of fucking arse cheeks.
JFK's head fell off.
Wait, no, Cam. It's not my credibility. It's this gentleman in the video's credibility. Don't get it twisted.
Nah, it's yours because you brought it to us and you brought it to us like it was fact.
Okay, wait. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
not
What did you hear me say, James? What
You
did?
said,
what
did
did
you
I
hear about this guy in the military who can take off Velcros with no...
What the fuck? No, I said it reminded me of this video of this guy who said that he learned some shit in the military about undoing Velcro without making any sound.
So do you believe it or not?
I've seen the video, fuckwad.
Did he do it or not?
So
I'm
tell us
about
this.
to show you. What the fuck? I just said.
he
Tell us.
do
Did
it
any
or
of you
not,
listen
bro?
to
Yes
what-
or no,
Make
bro?
any
Bro,
noise.
just hurry up and get the video. Let me see that.
Yes or no, bro? That's
You
what
guys
I'm
are
saying.
fucking crackheads. Talk about something else. Sharp.
I actually am a crackhead, so I'm not offended.
There we go.
This is my gas.
Yeah, I hope you listen to this and realize how fucking dumb you sound right now.
Hey, who sounds dumb?
You're the only one that sounds
You
dumb
sound
out here,
dumb.
bro. I can't lie to
You're
you.
an idiot.
Ridiculous.
I'm in a bad mood, dude. I'm in such a bad mood.
Wait, were you talking to me?
For no reason. Yeah.
Oh, well, that was fucking hurtful.
You're stupid, bro. What are you putting in? Oh,
Yeah, it's in the Discord.
Words? Words? Hello. I read words as. Oh my god, bro. Am I autistic?
Yeah.
I want to show you a little secret.
Forgot to mute.
The guy taught me from the American
Bro, how do I even
Rangers.
mute?
Shut up. I'll just mute you.
Always said, you know,
How do I know when he's done? I'm just gonna unmute him and see if he can.
That was so dumb.
Wait.
That was so dumb, bro.
Alright.
Nice jokes. One idiot. You're an idiot. He's an idiot too.
Wait, what the fuck? How am I an idiot?
Bro. Do you not hear what he did?
Yeah, I know. I know, Baz. I'm seeing. I told you. I'm seeing. The point was, Baz did something with his zip, and I said, Baz, that reminds me of this video. And James started going off on some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
But you word your shit really weird sometimes.
Well,
bro.
you just nigga, you just weren't listening.
As soon as I watch the video, Velcro, no sound. I put two and two together.
Bro, you even said to me what you thought I said, and it didn't add up.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, of course. That means I lost the argument. That means I lost the
Yeah,
argument.
you did lose.
Why'd you do this to us?
You always lose.
What do you mean, Cam?
Bro, and it's not one argument we've had in the last 3 weeks.
Anyway.
Well done.
Yeah. That's
Winner,
it.
winner,
Loss.
chicken dinner.
The next video that came up was should a person touch 20,000 volts?
Should they?
Oh my god.
20,000 what?
Volts.
What was the answer?
Probably no.
There's some weird videos on YouTube, man. Do you remember when we used to watch those?
Oh.
Like something versus like 1,000-degree knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That was sick.
love that, man.
That was a mad trend.
Did you guys ever watch Monster Bug Wars?
Who?
Yeah, that's because you sent it to
That
us.
was good
Monster-
stuff.
Monster
bro.
what?
Monster Bug Wars. Two monster
no.
insects just
Actually,
fighting
yeah,
against each
I think
other.
so. Yeah.
Monster fuck. Oh,
I used to watch
Yeah.
some guy that like had ant farms,
What?
but he had like different ant farms, yeah, and he like put them together and they'd battle and stuff.
Oh, ant farms. I thought you said hand farm. Like I don't know.
Ant farms, like human, like hands, 5
Yeah.
fingers.
I thought you said something else.
there was this YouTube
Yeah, that
channel
was lit.
that was called Hydraulic Press. That was really stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I saw
yeah,
a pair of them as well.
Yeah, that shit was
Why does
sick.
things so? Why is that so satisfying to humans? Like, why do we just like destruction?
Because it's stuff that we tend to brush under the rug just in everyday life. We don't think about it any deeper than what it is. Like
Yeah, we
fucking,
never really. That's not
like when you
everyday life.
and one of the
Well.
videos was a fucking stack of paper, and when you compress it
Oh,
enough,
it's
it just
dead.
fucking
Oh.
it just exploded. No, it literally just. So I was like, how does paper explode?
I'm gonna.
Like compressed paper is so strong.
Yeah, it's well strong enough to blow up.
Yeah, like it could honestly, it probably hurt you pretty bad. Break
But-
a bone maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause like just normal every day, you just look at a piece of paper. It's like to wipe your butt in it, or to
Yeah, that's true.
draw, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, and you can see it blow up now on hydraulic press.
That's crazy. Humans. What the? Humans are so satisfied by like weird things.
Yeah, it's weird how like the internet has everyone like there's a little corner for everyone.
Like pimple poppers. That's bars. I can't even lie.
It's kind of satisfying. I can't lie.
What pimple popping,
No,
James?
Yeah.
Swear.
Oh.
Bro, I must have had one time where I was sat there on my phone for 30 minutes watching it.
Oh, it makes me sick, bro.
I can't watch the ones that are like, kind of like surgical. I don't like those ones. I just like.
They like slice it open.
Oh, you have it. There's like
Yeah,
subcategories.
that's open. I'm not all about that.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I'm not trying to watch
It's a
all that.
surgical category.
Yeah.
I just watched Dr. Pimple Popper.
That's
Did
bars.
you, James? Among any of those videos, is there any that like where people just do it like bubble wrap?
What? Oh, well, I just pop it.
What?
Yeah, they
like,
just like
bubble-
they just
bubble
squeeze a
wrap, nah.
bunch together and just like. Pa, 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 pa.
That shit was terrifying as a kid, though. It still is, actually.
Well, bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the less gross alternative. I'll take air instead of pus, or what even is it?
The spot is very satisfying. Have you, like, I'm not gonna say, have you popped a spot before? That's a dumb question. But,
I mean, you said it,
yeah.
but
Good.
I mean, the answer yes.
Hey, Brandon, I feel like you're the person like that would be into ASMR. Am I right?
100%.
I don't. The thing is, I don't like. I
Oh,
haven't.
bro.
Cause no, I haven't actually like seen any.
You haven't dipped your toes into it yet.
Yeah, I haven't dipped. Like I've seen it, you know, when it like goes trending on Twitter and shit. For like I don't know when it first came out as a thing, and I saw it then. But like beyond that, I haven't even remembered to check that shit out. But I probably would like that, depending on what it is.
Yeah. Speaking of toes, didn't you say you'd suck toes?
Oh, bro, you suck toes. Bro,
Suck toes. Suck toes, Brandon.
Y'all niggas are so stupid, bro.
Do you suck toes?
I don't know, man. Why are you ducking and dodging, bro? You
Oh, are you genuine? I didn't know you would genuinely ask me. No, man, I
Bro,
don't
honestly,
don't
it's wrong.
fucking suck toes. Of course I don't suck toes.
This guy lying, bro.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
lying.
Like,
You-
Catherine.
It doesn't matter what you would have said. We would have said you're lying.
Wait.
You could have come with evidence. You're a liar.
Hey, liar.
You're a liar.
You made me
I
forget.
have a
I forgot what the fuck I was talking
a conundrum for you guys.
Yo.
I think Cam knows this one because I remember talking to him like 2 years ago or whatever. But
Yeah.
basically, there's two doors, right?
about. Oh, boy.
Mhm.
One going to heaven, one going to hell.
Wait, let me write this down.
No, it's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, it's cheating. You have to work out in your head. Yeah,
Right,
there's
fire away.
two doors.
Okay.
One leads to heaven, one leads to hell.
Uh-huh.
There's a guard in front of each door, but they look exactly the same,
Yeah.
right? And you have one question to ask either of them, right? And then
Okay.
guarding hell always tells a lie. The guard guarding heaven always tells the truth. You have one question to ask, and you have to pick one of the guards to ask it to. What question do you ask them?
Oh, I'll ask the guy that's in hell. Is this hell?
He'll just tell you
And
no.
he'll say no.
Oh crap! Wait, I thought I had it for a second. Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
James,
yes.
I know. You would say, "Can you take me to the one that you're from?" And then the heaven
Not
guy.
from anywhere. He just guards the door.
Okay,
Alright, wait,
but
no, wait. I think I had
no,
it.
just the same concept, but word it differently. Because
I have to word it properly. I don't know how to word it for you.
no, I'll tell you. Because if you just word that differently.
There's an
the-
answer.
Wait, can't
I
you
didn't
just...
think of it.
Oh my god, damn nigga, let me explain.
Why do you have to shout, man?
You got any answer?
So I'm just saying, can't you just ask them a question that you
You
can
have to ask one. You have to ask one of them one question. You can't ask both.
saying you can ask.
Oh! I got it.
See, I can ask them. One of them is 2 + 2 4.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, ask a simple question.
No, it's a yes or no question. Oh, it's actually that's a yes or no question.
Yeah, and then if he lies, then you know he's the hell guy.
You know what who's who?
That's true. That's it.
Hey, we go in heaven, boys. Not that they exist. Haha. Ooh, tough crowd.
The point is, you
tough
guys
crowd, bro.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
I'm gonna stick this one out for.
I was gonna say, ask him, am I a man?
Oh yeah, that's kind of the same thing though. Like a question you know the answer to.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we cracked that code. What's next?
Here's another one, right? Oh, let me. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna try to find it. Talk about something else.
All right, I'm gonna talk about ISIS.
Oh my god.
Damn.
All right.
If
so
this was a
the-
popular TV show, this episode would kill our fucking ratings. Started off with religion,
Talking about
Alright.
ISIS,
then government.
No, ISIS. Yeah. Have you seen how the American I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they killed that the main ISIS
I
guy.
see they're in it, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know what his name is.
The
but they
final
killed-
boss.
Yeah, and they also killed like a top commander as well. So what I was going to say, mate, is do you think ISIS will be around much longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'll just have endless people in line to take the throne.
And you know what else I found out, right? I think this might be wrong, but Al Qaeda was funded by Americans, like the American,
I've heard that before, and I
Government,
don't see why
right?
they would do that.
and it's because Osama bin Laden was part of the American CIA, right? So I'm guessing they sent him there to start like a what would it be called? Like a team on the other side. If that makes sense. I don't know what you call it. Like a
And
tactical
they killed
team.
him after.
I'm not too sure what you'd call it, but basically they funded them with guns and all this stuff, and then they turned, like Al Qaeda turned on the
Alright.
government or on America.
Probably. I could see
I
that
heard
happening.
something like that.
Yeah.
I could see that
Paul
happening.
Thompson
That
had
makes
an
sense.
inside job, and then I heard that Bin Laden wasn't who they made him out to be.
Yeah. That's,
Anyways, though, you know, I'll go a salute to my FBI guy. Might go to bed now, just because, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay out of.
hey boys, I'm pretty sure I'll be dead by next week.
They're gonna be outside your windows.
Yeah, I'm just.
God and the CIA.
You're gonna see loads of pigeons outside the house.
Oh, yeah, cameras. Mad.
Fucking shit. Okay, I have the barber paradox now.
Yeah, go on.
You guys ready?
Yeah, fire away, bruh.
It's a barber, right? Let's say the barber's in Potts Bar.
Potty's bar, mate.
He's fighting Potts Bar barbers, mate.
Sweet, brother.
Yeah. Sweet, mate. Yeah, he shaves
Shaves.
all those and those only who do not shave themselves. The question is, does the barber shave himself?
What? He shaves all those who don't. No, wait.
He's everyone. He shaves those and only those who do not shave themselves. So if you don't shave yourself, if you don't shave yourself, he shaves you. But the question is, does the barber shave himself?
No,
Why?
because he shaves like other people. He's what's the word I'm looking for? He's providing a service to other people, not to
But
himself.
barbers get their haircuts too.
Yeah, but they don't cut their own hair.
about
Usually they get cut by someone else. What?
He wants to shave his pubic hair.
Oh, I mean,
James.
Yeah.
I went to go get shortbread. What was the riddle?
Riddle is, there's a barber in Potts Bar.
Potty's
He
bar, mate.
owns PB Barbing, mate. And he, like, whenever you walk to the door, he greets you with a, "You alright, mate?" Yeah. And then, so the riddle is, he's a barber, and he shaves all those and only those who do not shave themselves. The question is, does the barber shave himself?
Is there an answer? Do you have an answer?
I don't have an answer.
Oh,
What are
wait,
you doing?
wait. No, it's this is a good riddle. I like this, or whatever the fuck you call it. What was that bit about? He only shaves those who
Only
what?
shaves those who do not shave themselves.
Who do not shave themselves. Right. And the question is, does the barber shave himself?
Correct.
No. By that principle that you've given in the statement, no, he does not.
That's what I'm thinking too. Because it sounds like he's providing a service to.
How do you know? What?
Because the stipulation isn't that if he doesn't shave someone, then it isn't he has to shave someone constantly, right? And only the people who don't shave themselves are the ones that get shaven by him. But all he'd have to do is just not shave himself.
Then if he doesn't shave himself, that means because he shaves everyone who doesn't shave themselves. So if he doesn't shave himself,
No,
he
you
has to
said
shave
you said he only shaves those who don't shave themselves.
yeah, who do not shave themselves.
Yeah.
But he shaves people who don't shave themselves. So if he doesn't shave himself, who shaves him?
He just doesn't get shaven, isn't it? Would you-
But if he doesn't,
somebody else could shave him.
Wait, if he doesn't shave himself, he shaves himself because the riddle is he only shaves people who do not shave himself. Who do not shave themselves.
Right. So does the question is
I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
no. The question is, does he shave himself? No.
So you're saying no.
No, he doesn't shave himself. No.
I'm guessing.
But the riddle is he only shaves people who do not shave themselves. So
Right.
if he doesn't shave himself, shell himself.
Jesus Christ, bro.
He's this guy.
This ain't even a tongue twister. Susie shells, she shells.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. So
You
what?
understand?
What you?
That's all.
Yeah. So anyone? Okay. So somebody walks into a shop. Yeah, you're all right. Sits down in the chair. You ever shaved yourself before? Oh yeah, I have. Get the fuck out. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Somebody else walks in.
You're the barber, Brandon.
Yeah. All right. You walk in, James.
You-
Yeah, you're all right, mate.
So apparently-
Yeah, James, sit down. Have you ever
you
shaved
don't
yourself
shave
before?
yourself.
What?
Huh?
What?
You are wild.
What? No. Yeah, James, have you ever shaved yourself before? No. Okay, cool. Then I'll shave you. James, have you ever shaved yourself before? Yes. Get the fuck out of my barbershop then. What the fuck you doing here? You see the rule? You see the sign on the fucking door?
Shaved himself, then
He just doesn't fucking shave himself. He's just a
Answer,
hairy
so
guy.
there's no answer.
That's the answer. There you go. You're welcome. I just gave it to you. That's it.
You can give me the answer.
That-
You said no. The answer is there
He
is no
doesn't
answer.
shave himself.
How can there be no answer to something?
Oh,
The-
is it because it doesn't make
No
sense?
matter what
That's
you
a
do,
good
it
topic, by the
can't
way.
yourself.
Can there
It
just
doesn't
be?
make
Can there
sense.
even be no answer to something like that?
Yes.
No,
Wait,
we just don't know
Bro,
the answer.
The whole concept of the thing is that it has no answer.
No, nothing
Because
can not
you're-
have an answer, James. We just don't know the answer, right? No.
So,
Huh?
Listen to yourself. Say it again.
Nothing can just not have an answer. There isn't anything out there that could just not have an
What is
answer.
the answer for someone who only shaves people who don't shave themselves, but he doesn't shave himself? How does that work?
Yeah, he's just a hairy fucking guy, dude. What the fuck? How many?
Yeah, but if he doesn't shave himself, he shaves himself because he only shaves people who don't shave themselves.
This
so
is
by
just
by default, he must shave himself.
That's
So
yeah,
it
but
doesn't
that
make sense.
so
That means
it's
the
just
riddle
like
has no answer.
it's just false. All of it's false. All of it's rubbish.
yeah. Then that makes the statement that you just said not. It makes it untrue because then he shaves people who shave
That
themselves.
doesn't mean he doesn't shave himself. It
What?
doesn't mean you're right.
What? Yeah. Yes, James. What do you
The
mean?
answer, the person who made the riddle said it has no answer.
That
What
doesn't
are you
mean
talking
that doesn't mean
about?
they're right. That just means they're fucking stupid. Of course, that makes
Oh
what
my god, bro.
you can't then say you can't. Yeah, but James, you can't then say he only shaves people who don't shave themselves if he's shaving himself, because that makes it untrue.
That's not me saying it. That's the riddle saying it.
Exactly. So the riddle is like Baz just said. It's incorrect from the get go. That's it. It's wrong.
That doesn't mean he doesn't shave himself. It doesn't mean you're right. It just means that the riddle has no answer.
That's the fucking
Because
answer.
no matter how you slice it, it's wrong.
No pun intended.
So there is no answer because if he doesn't shave
How's there a
himself,
pun
he
with
must
slice?
shave himself.
Get shaving in it.
No, man.
Nah, James, that was a terrible fucking example because I just gave you the answer like 7 different times.
Give me the answer.
I did.
Your answer's wrong.
What was my answer?
Your answer's wrong, bro. How are you so confident in being wrong?
What was my answer, James?
I don't understand.
What was my answer?
Your answer was he doesn't
James-
shave himself.
Brandon, James gave you the answer.
But this guy arguing like what's going on here?
James literally told you there is no answer.
But there is an answer.
Oh,
No, the answer is that there is no answer.
Nah, that's fucking dumb, dude. That's the answer. That's the
That's probably high. That's why it's not this.
Oh man, how long have we been recording for? Because this is starting to melt my brain.
Not long enough. This shit I have to cut out. Some of this shit is wild. I have to cut some of this shit out, man.
Hey, cut my part out, please.
Everything is getting stripped except for Baz's porn addiction. This is gonna be a 10-minute video.
Now repeat
This is
for
gonna
an
be a
hour.
10-minute fucking video.
Okay. Oh,
Play
man.
Baz talking about his porn addiction and then fucking mortar sounds in the background.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna play it as a VHS tape of someone's wedding, and then halfway through, it's gonna be Baz talking about his porn addiction. And the rest of Cam, I'm sorry, man. I feel like we didn't hear shit from you this episode. that's why I'm like letting it run still, innit?
I've been on my phone.
You're a fuck, man. You not only did we not get to listen to you, but you just weren't even trying.
Bro, I didn't know what you guys were talking.
You were so excited for this pod. We all were. God damn it, Cameron.
Yeah, but we ruined it because we wasn't ready. We didn't know what we was doing.
That is a lesson. See, there you go. That's how we get the ball rolling, Cam. Let's go.
We have to write it down, and someone has to actually
Write it down. What the fuck are we doing here, boys?
What are you talking about?
We're done.
Am I a bad person
Bro,
in your town?
I'm trying to have it.
Have
What
what?
did you say, James? Ground and pound?
What? What's that thing that Baz found? Like, am I a bad person?
What?
It's
What's
bad.
that?
It's
Come on,
Baz
I am
a
a
bad.
bad person to you, Sen.
Baz is a terrible person.
Shut up, man.
You don't understand what I mean?
No, I don't know.
You sent something in the chat that was like a screenshot of something that was like, oh, am I a bad person? The one about the mum who told the daughter that her boyfriend.
Oh yeah, that Reddit post. Oh shit.
Oh, 1 sec. I have a different one.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Fuck. It only took us
Oh,
the
yeah, that's what
entire
we said,
podcast.
didn't
Yeah, it only took us the whole podcast to remember.
it?
Hey,
What would you do without me?
an
have-
hour's worth of podcast.
Bro, I'll tell you what we do without you. We'd be like,
Fuck up, man.
our average height would be way taller.
Alright, Homer Simpson.
alright, should I do the am I an arsehole section?
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
You hear Brandon creasing? Alright, Brandon, you here?
Guy finds height jokes way too funny for some reason. I don't understand it.
It's the
Yeah, I
autism.
didn't know that's what he was still laughing at. I thought he was laughing.
Alright, Brandon, focus up, my guy.
I'm trying.
How tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
6'5".
Whoa,
Damn,
no
you still
way.
look
Wait, what? You're actually 6'5"?
like girls.
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Or virgin.
Cameron, that was fucking savage.
Alright.
That was so calculated.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
Let me do that.
I don't know what just happened. Alright, in this section, right? Shut up. Alright. Shut up. Alright, alright, we're gonna do the r/, this comes from Reddit, yeah, r/ am I the asshole? Okay, so, am I the asshole for saying to my stepmom that she is the only with my dad because my mom died?
Oh my
Alright.
God.
Okay, alright. So, I'm gonna read it now. So my parents decided to take me out of private school when I was in year 4 because my younger half sister was 5. Oh wait, okay, I messed up. Restart. Alright, so my parents decided to take me out of private school. Shut up, because they need to hear it. So my parents... oh, God's sake. Why am I doing the reading when I can't listen to this guy laugh about laughing? You done?
Yep.
God's sake. Alright, so my parents decided to take me out of private school in year 4 because my younger half sister was 5, deserves to get a better education than me. I am now 15 and I said to my parents I want to become an electrician. My stepmother got mad at me saying this and said, "You are a lazy piece of shit. You just want to ruin the chances. You just want to ruin the chances me and your father gave you. I found some apprenticeships which people will teach me." Okay, the English is kind of tragic, I'm not gonna lie, but like I'm trying to work it out. Alright. Growing up, I always felt like the black sheep of the family. No one liked me. I always get teased by my younger half brother for being fat. I always get teased by my younger half brother for being fat.
Don't read it again.
Like I was being fat, and my sister. Oh, and my sister. My parents do nothing, just let them tease me. My younger half brother has a gaming PC. My sister has a MacBook Pro. I always ask my parents, when will I get a laptop because I'm learning computer science in school. They told me and my sister. They told me. Oh, bloody hell, this English, bro. They told me my sister and brother needed to go to their private school. After getting teased by my younger half brother again, I yelled, "When I'm 18, I am out of this shithole." She said, "Good. Then I know you." She said, "Good." Then I said, "You know you're only with my dad because my mum died. You are a plan B," and she cried.
I love how that's where you start laughing.
So, is she the asshole for reacting like this to the stepmom?
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, even before halfway through that story, this guy is not the asshole. What the fuck?
You don't think?
No, his family are fucking tragic to him. What the shit?
But so
He's
think he had the
angry,
right to
man.
say that?
Yeah, hell yeah. We'd all probably say some shit like that. I think it's warranted because they're all assholes to him. So,
so you think everyone is an asshole then?
No, I don't think he means it. I really don't think he means it. But I think it was warranted for him to say in that moment because he was just like fucking sick of that shit. He's like, yeah, bitch.
Oh, she probably cried.
He just said that she cried.
But you don't think?
Yeah,
that
that's why he started creasing in the first place.
Do you not think so she yelled, "I am out of this shithole," basically saying she wants to leave the house, and the stepmom said good. She didn't really say anything bad. She said good because she's throwing a tantrum.
Yeah.
And she's saying you might as well go if you're not you know what I mean. You're trying to split up me and your father by moaning about things and causing problems. So she's just saying good. So does that make her the arsehole, or does it make the other person, like the kid, the arsehole, the one who said, "Oh, you're a plan B"?
Oh, I think. No, I don't know if the stepmom is necessarily an asshole.
I mean, in a sense, all kids are assholes, man.
Yeah, but in this case, I'm talking about. Do you think the girl she shouldn't have said that?
No, I shouldn't have said that.
But do you think it was warranted?
But she shouldn't have said it, but it was warranted. Yeah, I think.
You think so? You just think everyone?
No,
everyone's
I think
different.
it was adding fuel to a fire, but it was facts.
It was like building
Not
up that
facts,
for
but
everything.
you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly.
James, what do you think?
It didn't make the situation better though.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know, man. I don't think she's I think she's a bit of an asshole.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking too, because she
Bit of
didn't
an
really
arsehole.
need to say all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, all that happens when I come home from school is my little brother and my sister just call me fat. And you, they said in the story that they just let them do it. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, but Mom, he called me fat again for like for like the 900th time. Can you tell him to stop doing that? Yeah, nah, fuck off, cut. And they just leave it.
But as siblings, you always siblings always take the mick out of each other, yeah. So it's just a natural thing.
Yeah, but you take piss out of each other, but not like that. Him being fat and them taking the piss out of him obviously hurts him, innit? So
Lose some fucking weight.
Like,
Yeah,
Baz, if your sister had a lazy eye, you wouldn't make fun of her lazy eye because, like, you know.
I'd be like, "Where you looking, bro?"
But like, you wouldn't make fun of her lazy eye because you know, like, if anybody else did that, you'd be the fuck out.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. I can do that because if someone else does that, then they'll probably get dropped because they don't have the right. It's not their sister, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have.
Oh, so you're saying you would take the mick out of your sister's lazy eye?
Yeah,
should
sure,
you had
man.
one?
I'd do that too.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
For sure. I mean, I think that's just
I don't know
natural.
what
It
I'm
happens
chatting
between
Bro,
siblings.
I'd finesse her. I'd be like, look at both eyes and then we could talk.
I would sing a bunch of songs that involve eyes and looking to her. I'd be like, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
What? My mic unplugged and then my headphones unplugged and all I hear is you singing. What happened?
Yeah, no, it would be like a Family Guy thing. Like, whenever she's just doing something in her normal day-to-day life, I would just sing some shit about eyes and make her think about it.
Fair enough.
Bro, the internet is actually glorious, man.
Well, what you
Yesterday or the day before, I was on Instagram and I saw this video and it was called pencil sharpener type beat.
Wait, what?
It was just, you know them electric pencil sharpeners where you put it in, ding, 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 and it goes like that.
Yeah.
That, and then like 10 seconds in, they changed it into a beat, and I was like, who does this?
That's
I
sick.
can't.
That's a sick
can't.
trend.
I'm not gonna lie, them type beat videos make me crease. Like Mr. Krabs walking type beat, SpongeBob walking type beat, and Squidward type beat. Whoa, this is great.
Shit, man, that shit is hilarious. I'm gonna listen to one of them right now.
Like, it's amazing. Like, I never would have thought.
That memes could be so glorious. Welcome to the internet, Cam.
Bro, memes saved my life.
Yeah, I respect that. Fair enough. I think it saved my life too. You ever seen that South Park episode of, or that string of episodes about trolling?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, you have, Baz?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty fucking good, man. Cam, you should get on some South Park, mate. Do you have Netflix? Netflix.
I do, but I don't have the login, so I can't watch it while I'm in.
So you don't
South
really
Park.
have Netflix.
Oh.
You
Tell
just
me
have
this
a
SpongeBob
vacant
type beat so
Netflix
hard.
account.
I do, but I don't.
It's the James thing all over again.
What happened?
Nothing really.
Can't say he does have Netflix, but he doesn't have the account.
That's like saying I've got a car, but I've not got the tires.
Oh man. Sorry if you can hear me opening stuff.
I can't hear you play stuff. Thank you for the apology. Do you think that guy in that video that I sent you about the Velcro, do you think he was memeing, or do you think he was genuinely
Probably,
being
yeah.
serious?
He's probably making a meme.
If so, then that's like my favorite type of comedy, where it's like so serious you can't even tell that it's like, you can only barely tell that it's comedy. I like that shit.
Yeah, that guy was definitely memeing. That was a good. I like that.
It's like
Alright.
Baz, it's like Jeff Wick humor, man.
Yeah, Jeff Wick's such a god, man. I swear. I hate that guy, but I also respect him a lot.
Fair enough. Honor thy father. All that shit.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds religious to me.
It's crazy how things come full circle, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And an hour and 17 minutes into the podcast, y'all niggas have anything you want to say in
Yeah,
addition to
pretty
the rest of
much,
this
yeah.
podcast?
Hopefully, Brandon's edited out what I said. If he
Nah.
hasn't,
Nah, let's keep keeping that shit in, bro.
no. You can keep the religious stuff, but
Nah, keep it all everything, bro.
okay,
Yeah,
if it's
it's
all still here, what to say? First of all, I didn't have severe porn addiction, right? It was just
Are you trying to backtrack, bro?
Save it for the closing statement, man. I just meant if there's any more like topics anyone want to go over before we.
oh, I've been writing this down in my notes. I'm ready for the.
I'm
My back one time.
I'm gonna come to you last. Hey, Cam, you have a closing statement for the people that. What you said?
Oh, close. Oh shit. He's my brother Josh blew him.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot, man.
Oh my god. One day we will get a coherent fucking statement from Cameron in one of these episodes. James, you got a closing statement for the people there before you say it.
Good morning.
Oh. Baz, go ahead, man. What's your outro shit,
Alright.
bro?
One sec, I got a mouthful of spaghetti bones.
Just before Baz goes, please remember to please remember to respect his porn addiction in the comment section.
Okay, wait, I took another mouthful. Give me a sec.
Yeah. What are you creasing about, Cameron?
Literally had my place spaghetti. I was thinking like, kid.
What?
I'm like real long spaghetti.
This kid's like... Baz, put the spaghetti down, man. Let's fucking just link it in the chat again, please.
Alright, what's up?
Spaghetti.
Somebody touch on my spaghetti.
Somebody touch on my spaghetti.
Oh, there was one time Baz did that in a Discord chat that I was in with him, and he did it like from his chest. Yo, that shit was.
Somebody touch on my spaghetti.
I'm joking.
I can't even do it, man. My mouth still has spaghetti in, so it didn't work that well. Alright.
Yes,
Yo.
Baz. Closing statement for today, man. What's up? What's up?
Basically, yeah. If you're out there and you have a porn addiction, you can call some numbers probably. I don't really know how to get that far. But there's probably some like Ask Jeeves or wait, what's that? Frank. You can probably talk to Frank about it. If you're from the UK, like the guy that deals with drugs and stuff, yeah. But listen, it's not good for you. All right. So just drop it.
Speak for yourself, mate.
Drop it. You'll feel healthy.
Yeah, that's my closing statement, man. Yeah, I love me some titties, yeah.
Or just use it sparingly. Okay, you just have to be in control of it. And if you're not very good at controlling it, then just don't watch it. You know, just go outside. To be honest.
don't do anything. Just
yeah, just stand outside. You'll eventually find something to do that's better than watching porn or something.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's my closing statement, really.
Fair
And,
enough. Yeah.
Oh my days, I found it. Oh no, I didn't find porn. I found pencil sharpener type beat.
I would have rather you found the porn. This.
Need help.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh.
What's your address, bro? I can send you Hornaway if you.
Wait, are you talking to me?
Oh, Brandon, bro.
Don't send it to my address. Send it to my neighbor's address.
Also, I hope no one was offended by anything I said. It's all a matter of opinion. That goes to you too, James.
Bro, listen. I don't care if people.
I mean, I'm not an expert on don't caring, but you sound like you care.
Oh, don't care.
No, I don't care if you don't believe in God. The only reason I was arguing the way I was because you was making some really, really crazy statements.
Yeah,
You
but
crazy person.
to be fair, I kind of backed him up a little bit in this podcast. I feel like.
Like what?
I mean, you can watch the podcast again. I'm not going through it.
You have to tell me.
We'll be here for a while, man. This is their closing statements.
Yeah,
you got a week to find that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What are we gonna do when you don't find it?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, I'm just banking on you guys forgetting, to be honest.
I'll never forget.
I'm not gonna forget, man.
Wait, what did I have to find again? Proof of like Big Bang and stuff.
You have to find the Chaos Emeralds.
I think you have to find that though. We all know that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, you said you was gonna find out something about like proof that God doesn't exist.
Wow, that's a bit homework, isn't it?
It was just proof of like meteors causing planets to be made, like crashing together and stuff.
Because
It was, bro. Listen to the podcast.
It wasn't that. You were supposed to find some deeper proof of something, some extravagant proof.
Extravagant proof. You're supposed to find the caviar of proof, Baz, that God doesn't exist.
If like asteroids or whatever you're talking about create planets,
yeah,
can that just be God making another planet?
No.
The question is, what do you think?
Asteroid,
And we'll see you next week. All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, enjoy your spaghetti, nigga.
That was so aggressive, man.
Fucking hell. Cameron, apologize, Cameron. I was still.
She was funny, man. That was so aggressive.